Hello, hi, good morning, very good morning to all of you guys. Welcome to Guidely. This is Aditya. All well? Everything is fine? चलिए start करेंगे discussion को 26th of June 2025 current affairs we are going to cover into the session. पहले देखते हैं न्यूज हाइलाइट्स क्या होंगे आज के एंड आफ्टर दैट वी विल बी मूविंग टुवर्ड द डिटेल्ड डिस्कशन. न्यूज नंबर 1, रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया अनवेल्ड द क्वार्टर 4 रिपोर्ट फॉर द ईयर 2024-25. That is the last quarter of the last financial year for house price index based on the data from 10 cities. तो ये 10 cities के डेटा पर आरबीआई ने एक तरीके से प्राइस इन्फ्लेशन जो होता है रेंटल दैट इज वी कैन से दैट रेसिडेंशियल प्रॉपर्टीज का residential properties price inflation index has been issued by Reserve Bank of India based on the 10 cities. तो वो हम कवर करेंगे. सेकंड है Securities and Exchange Board of India introduced the verified UPI handle to prevent the market fraud and strengthen the investor safety. So to make or to increase the safety for the investors, that we should have a proper designated UPI handles, means either NSE, BSE or other stock brokers, they should use the verified UPI handle. For that RBI the Securities and Exchange Board of India issues the guideline. इन्होंने गाइडलाइन इशू कर दी है. प्रीवियसली इट वाज अनाउंस्ड बाय एनपीसीआई, नाउ अडॉप्टेड बाय द सेबी. मे बी यू गाइस आर एबल टू रिकॉल सर दिस सेम टाइप ऑफ न्यूज वी हैव कवर्ड फ्यू डेज बिफोर. Yeah, that time it was announced by NPCI. Now it is implemented by SEBI. Razorpay introduced corporate credit card for the startup with the limit of 2 CR. 2 करोड़ रुपए तक का इसका लिमिट होगा. उसके बारे में डिटेल में बात करेंगे. Indian Post Payment Bank honored with the Digital Payment Award by the Ministry of Finance. So Ministry of Finance ने Digital Payment Award से honor किया है to the Indian Post Payment Bank. Christy Conventry became the first female president of International Olympic Committee in the history of International Olympic Committee. She have joined recently as the president of IOC. तो इसको डिटेल में कवर करेंगे. Next point is related to the rank and index and the rank of India into that particular index. It is the report of SIPRI 2025. All 9 nuclear armed nations including India and Pakistan continue to modernize their nuclear weapons. So how many countries in the world have nuclear weapon capacity which is publicly disclosed that yes, we have nuclear weapons and they are increasing their nuclear weapon capacity. Which nation is on top, which nation have how many nuclear weapons, uska complete data available hai and important for examination as well. Global Peace Index 2025. Immediately after the nuclear weapon, another index is Global Peace Index 2025. The rank of India is 115. India का rank है 115. Global Peace Index 2025 में. ठीक है. तो इसको बात करेंगे. Which nation is the most peaceful nation in the world? Which nation is at the bottom in terms of peace in the world? India ranked third in the global power generation growth over 2019 to 2024 as per the data by International Energy Agency report. India is on the third position. Top 2 US and China in terms of global power generation growth, power generation, electricity generation, other type of power generation. In that capacity, India is on the third position. Indian Railway launches 1 crore accidental compensation scheme for the employees without any premium. Employees are not required to pay any premium. A complimentary accident insurance facility of 1 CR launched by Indian Railway, but only for the employees, not for the contractual workers. India climbed 15th spot in the top global FDI destination in the year 2024 according to the UN report. Means India have done better in the last year in the term of FDI, foreign direct investment. इसको भी cover करेंगे. PM Modi flagged off India's first locomotive export to Guyana from Bihar. That was manufactured in Bihar and sent to Guyana. ये एक news और रहेगा and few more news we have into the session. Important I have discussed with you. Homework के question check कर लेते हैं. So lots of very important index we have today in the session. बहुत सारे काफी important index आज session में cover होने वाले हैं. How many basis point the repo rate decreased as per the MPC decision in June 2025? Correct answer was 50 basis point. 50 basis point से RBI ने क्या किया था, जो आपका 50 बेसिस पॉइंट से आरबीआई ने डिक्रीज कर दिया था क्या, आपका रेपो रेट, एंड रेपो रेट वाज 6% एंड डिक्रीज टू 5.5%. So repo rate was decreased to 5.5% after the decrement of 50 basis point. And what is LAF? LAF is known as liquidity adjustment facility. LAF is the combination of, LAF is what? LAF is the combination of repo rate and reverse repo rate by which RBI is able to control the liquidity into the economy. So our TNA heroes are Naveen, Shankar, Veer, Saba, Arup, Durga, after that Guna, then Kidvit and Haritha. Sarita, after that Sarita ji, Jaggi Durga Rao, Sujoy, Sindhu, Sai Lakshmi Ajit, Varsha Prasann, Rinku, Archana, Manju. Thank you guys, thank you for answers. Monica, Satya, Shravan, Simbu, Ganesh, Varuni, then Naresh, Prashanti, Anusha. All have done great. Everyone have correct answer. Thank you for the answers. Continue to learn and update your knowledge with the support of homework questions as well. Let's see the question for tomorrow. Recently, Reserve Bank of India reduction of the CRR by 100 basis point will going to inject how much liquidity into the banking system by December 2025. Very important question, extremely important question. Next one, CRR will be reduced in the 4 equal tranches 25 basis point started from which of the following date. Third one, what is the final CRR value after the full implementation of the announcement of the reduction in the month of June 2025? Hustle 2.0 is one-stop solution for the complete preparation of your banking awareness, current affairs, static GK at one place, including the insurance awareness. So for your NICL AO examination, you are not required to buy any separate batch if you have subscribed Hustle 2.2. It is going to give you the knowledge of insurance awareness as well. This is a batch which will be able to target on SBI PO, RRB PO, IBPS PO, including all the clerk examination at one place. So one-stop solution of your complete general awareness. CBI credit officer personalized interview batch and PNB credit officer personalized interview batches are live. Classes are going on. Today also we have session. Yesterday we have done the session. Join the batch, prepare well and go for the interview confidently. GOAT is our personalized mentorship program. If you're looking for the personalized mentorship for all your upcoming examination, you can use or check the details of GOAT. Welcome to Guidely guys. PDF will be available in this Telegram group. You can connect with me as well if you want to connect, if you want to raise some question. Starting the news with detail. Reserve Bank of India unveiled the quarter 4 2024-25 house price index based on the data of 10 cities. So I'll give you in a normal manner, simple. What RBI have done, RBI collected the data how the prices of properties, especially residential property prices, are increasing in the key 10 cities in India. Let me explain again in Hindi one more time. तो RBI क्या कर रहा है, डेटा कलेक्ट कर रहा है. सो RBI डेटा कलेक्ट कर रहा है किन चीजों का, RBI डेटा कलेक्ट कर रहा है 10 इंपॉर्टेंट सिटीज से रेसिडेंशियल प्रॉपर्टीज का, कि हाउसिंग प्राइसेस जो हैं वो कैसे इंप्रूव हो रहे हैं या इंक्रीज हो रहे हैं. क्लियर है. सो वो डेटा आरबीआई कलेक्ट करके और अब हमको बता रहा है दैट इन विच सिटी particularly there was a more growth in the residential property and in which city there was a decline in the prices of residential properties. So that is what the data shared by Reserve Bank of India. It is called house price index and it was the data for the quarter 4, means last quarter of the last financial year. So last quarter, last financial year. All India HPI shows the annual growth of 3.1% in the last quarter on a country basis, yearly basis. Previous quarter it was 4.1%. तो पहले ये 4.1 था, अभी 3.1 हुआ है, means there is a little bit slowdown in the residential properties at the nationwide level. After that, the highest growth was 8.8% in the Kolkata, and contradiction we have seen in Kochi. So -2.3% in Kochi. मतलब कि कोची में प्राइसेस डिक्रीज हुए -2% से अप्रोक्सीमेटली, एंड कोलकाता इज ऑन द टॉप वेयर द प्राइसेस गॉट इंक्रीज्ड बाय 8.8%. द सिटीज व्हिच शोज द subsequential rise in the prices in the last quarter was Bangalore, Jaipur, Kolkata and Chennai. So these were the other cities. These were the cities where the prices were increasing continuously. यहाँ पर prices आपके increase हो रहे हैं. Overall 10 cities based on which the Reserve Bank of India have given this data was Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Delhi, जयपुर, कानपुर, कोची, कोलकाता, लखनऊ एंड मुंबई. तो ये वो शहर है जिनके बेसिस पर आरबीआई ने ये डेटा प्रेजेंट किया है. सो विच सिटी हैज द हाईएस्ट इंक्रीमेंट इन द प्राइसेस और हाईएस्ट इंक्रीज इन द प्राइसेस ऑफ द रेसिडेंशियल प्रॉपर्टी? आंसर विल बी कोलकाता. और डिक्लाइन हुआ है कहां पर? कोची, केरला. नेक्स्ट वन, सिक्योरिटीज एंड एक्सचेंज बोर्ड ऑफ इंडिया इंट्रोड्यूस द वेरीफाइड यूपीआई हैंडल टू प्रिवेंट द मार्केट फ्रॉड एंड स्ट्रेंथन द इन्वेस्टर सेफ्टी. आई थिंक you guys are able to recall this news is not the first time which we are discussing. This news was there in the development previously as well. RBI previously we have discussed the same news from the side of NPCI. NPCI was in process to provide the UPI handle. So now SEBI says that SEBI is coming up with the tool called SEBI check. एक tool launch कर रहे हैं, digital tool that will be called SEBI check. So the name of tool is SEBI check to validate the UPI handle and the registered bank account to ensure the payment by the investors. That I would not, means if I am getting any call, sir, this is a bond and this is a very attractive bond, would you want to make investment? So I can check the UPI handle given by them or the bank account given by them that this is a registered bank account with SEBI or not, कि ये registered है SEBI के साथ या नहीं है. That I can check with the support of what? SEBI check tool. SEBI check tool के support से इसको हम कंफर्म कर सकते हैं, वैलिडेट कर सकते हैं. सो दैट वैलिडेशन प्रोसेस इज अवेलेबल नाउ. यूपीआई आईडी authenticity can be verified by scanning a QR code or by entering the UPI ID manually on the SEBI check portal, on the SEBI check tool. Bank accounts can be verified by putting the bank account and IFSC code, that it is registered with SEBI or not registered with SEBI, that we will be able to check. Then SEBI is saying that mandatory suffix will be available soon with the brokers, stock brokers, mutual fund houses, these type of intermediates very soon. And with that, at the rate valid, one identifier at the rate valid. For example, there is a stock broker, so that stock broker will be able to will need to use the UPI handle called BRK like this. तो वो ब्रोकर जो है BRK टाइप का हैंडल यूज करेंगे. दिस इज गोइंग टू बी इंप्लीमेंटेड फ्रॉम 1st of October 2025. तो इन्होंने कहा है कि 1st of October 2025 से all these facilities will be available, which will be increasing the security and will decrease the digital frauds for the investors. So investors के लिए all these things will be available. The app will be available on App Store, on Google Play Store, and from there we will be able to download it. SEBI की बात करें, Securities and Exchange Board of India was founded on 12th of April 1998, 30th of January 1988 में start हुआ. 1992 SEBI became the autonomous body by the SEBI Act of 1992. Currently तुहिन कांत पांडे is the chairperson of the organization. Coming to the banking and financial news, यहां तक सब क्लियर है? Yes or no? फर्स्ट न्यूज क्लियर हो गए फ्रॉम द कैटेगरी ऑफ आरबीआई सर्कुलर, बैंकिंग एंड फाइनेंस, आरबीआई सर्कुलर, सेबी न्यूज. सेकेंड वन, रोजर पे. अगले पॉइंट पर आते हैं, नेक्स्ट न्यूज पर. रोजर पे इंट्रोड्यूस द कॉर्पोरेट क्रेडिट कार्ड फैसिलिटी फॉर द स्टार्टअप्स, ओनली फॉर द स्टार्टअप, विद द क्रेडिट लिमिट ऑफ 2 CR, 2 करोड़ रुपए का क्रेडिट लिमिट होगा. नो कोलेट्रल रिक्वायरमेंट. इट इज अ कंप्लीटली collateral free lending facility or collateral free credit facility made available by the Roser Pay. No personal liability. So for example, I am the owner, I am the founder of this startup, so liability will be linked with the company, not with me. If there is a default or there is a default in the case of that credit facility, if company is unable to pay, it is not my liability, that will be the liability of company. डिफरेंस समझ में आ रहा है? इंडिविजुअल ओनर लायबल नहीं होगा, उसके लिए कंपनी लायबल होगी. सो कंपनी एसेट्स विल बी टेकन बाय द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन रोजर पे, नॉट माय पर्सनल एसेट्स. ये पॉइंट बोल रहे हैं. low forex markup fee, that is, if you want to make the transaction with the foreign country, your charges are going to be lower than other places. 95% of Indian startups currently lack the access of institutional corporate credit cards, and now Razorpay came with the option of this. Razorpay, founded in the year 2014, raised 739 million so far as a funding. Razorpay's headquarters located in Bangalore, Karnataka. Harshil Mathur is the CEO. Managing director name you can skip. Razorpay subsidiaries are Razorpay X, Razorpay Capital, and other different facilities provided by the Razorpay. Now they came with the credit card facility. Why they are taking so much risk? Because if you have money and you are unable to use it into the market for the lending purpose, already this money is going to be wasted, right? So that is why utilize the money. Money with the companies are a type of liability. Banking system work like this. Banking NBFC system work like this. If you have money in your pocket, imagine like a bank. Bank have deposits and they are not taking risk and not providing lending. It means they are increasing their liability. They need to pay the interest to the depositors, but they are not taking risk. So banking or mainly lending is a risky business, everyone knows, and they take risk to generate profit. Profit generate करना है तो risk लेना पड़ेगा. Next news. Indian Post Payment Bank recently honored by the Ministry of Finance with the Digital Payment Award. What is the objective? Objective is that Indian Post Payment Bank was increasing or was continuously expanding the digital payment and financial inclusion across India, across country. So digital payment and financial inclusion. For increasing the digital payment and financial inclusion across India, Indian Post Payment Bank recently awarded by the Ministry of Finance. Indian Post Payment Bank was founded on 1st of September 2018, 100% owned by Government of India. Main objective of Indian Post Payment Bank is to make more accessible, more affordable and trusted bank for the general public in India. Bajaj Market recently joined ONCD to boost the digital commerce. Remember ONCD? याद है आप लोगों को ONCD क्या है? और completely forgot. ONCD क्या है? फ्लिपकार्ट, हाँ ठीक है. गवर्नमेंट ऑनलाइन पोर्टल है, ठीक है. चलो ठीक है, मैं एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूं. पहले ओएनसीडी दिखा देता हूं आपको. व्हाट इज ओएनसीडी, देन विल अंडरस्टैंड. सो या, ओएनसीडी इज फुल फॉर्म इज ओपन नेटवर्क फॉर डिजिटल कॉमर्स. Open Network for Digital Commerce was founded in the year 2021, created under Department of Promotion, Industry and Internal Trade, DPIIT, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. इन्होंने क्रिएट किया था. What was the objective? Objective is to provide a type of equal opportunity in the e-commerce world. Companies like Flipkart, Amazon should not rule over the e-commerce world. For this purpose, ONDC network was launched. ठीक है, Open Network for Digital Commerce. ONDC was launched because of that. So ONDC network offer, you can imagine very simple way. If you will open ONDC, you will be able to find different categories. If you want to buy insurance, you can click over insurance. Insurance companies are available. You can buy the insurance companies insurance policies directly from ONDC. Or you want to buy some product, MSMEs are registered, startups are there, small sellers, that shopkeepers can also list their product on ONDC network to sell the product directly with the support of ONDC instead of going toward Amazon, Flipkart. तो वो है ओएनडीसी. ओएनडीसी इज वेरी वेरी सिमिलर टू योर अमेजॉन फ्लिपकार्ट. बहुत सिंपल एग्जांपल है, समझ में आया? बोलो क्लियर है? यस, कॉम्पिटिटर ऑफ मिंत्रा, अमेजॉन और फ्लिपकार्ट मेड बाय गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया. बिल्कुल करेक्ट है. So this is what your ONDC network is. Objective and all I have given over here. So recently Bajaj Market, a digital marketplace of Bajaj Finserv, where Bajaj Finserv is able to offer the lending facility, join ONDC network, making a significant leap in the Indian digital commerce landscape. Bajaj Market became the buyer network participant on the ONDC network, and now they will be able to offer the lending facility and other product of Bajaj with the support of ONDC. तो ONDC पर अभी recently join किया है Bajaj ने, and they will be offering the different type of facility with the support of ONDC. Point clear है? Yes, is it clear? चलो मूव करें. And do not get confused between ONDC and GEM. एक पोर्टल है आपका GEM, गवर्नमेंट ई मार्केट प्लेस पोर्टल. Government e-marketplace is a portal where MSMEs get listed. Only micro, small, medium enterprises get listed. And who is the buyer? Who is the buyer at GEM? Government of India is the buyer. Government ministry is buyer. After that, PSE, public sector enterprises are buyer. So these government agencies can buy the product and services with the support of GEM portal from the MSME. We are not allowed to buy the product from GEM portal. For us, the portal which is open for everyone is ONDC. ONDC, ये डिफरेंस है दोनों में, कंफ्यूज नहीं होना है. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट है, अपॉइंटमेंट पर आते हैं. क्रिस्ट्री, नेक्स्ट वन करेक्ट है. GEM is for the government department. Next one, Christy Coventry recently became the first female president of the International Olympic Committee on the 131st birth anniversary of International Olympic Committee on 23rd of June. So Coventry is two-time Olympic gold medalist in swimming. She is from Zimbabwe. एक बार ये क्वेश्चन आया था एग्जामिनेशन में. I didn't remember, around 2 years back, who was the International Olympic Committee? Thomas Buck only, correct? Same person. So Thomas Buck was appointed as the president of International Olympic Committee, and the question was, he was the player of which of the following game? ये क्वेश्चन आया हुआ था, SBI Clerk examination, I think. So we should remember properly that Coventry is two-time Olympic gold medalist in swimming, and from which country? Zimbabwe. So this point is very very important. ये काफी important point है. ठीक है. She will replace to Thomas Buck. Correct है. Fencing correct answer है. So she will replace to Thomas Buck. ये क्वेश्चन आया हुआ एग्जाम में. ठीक है. So she will replace to Thomas Buck. ये point है. बाकी डिटेल्स दिए हुए हैं. Her first day office involved the closed door session with about 100 Olympic Committee members, including the head of the state business, Olympic athlete, sports, etc. Neeta Ambani, an influential International Olympic Committee member from India, was noted for standing close to the Coventry, and India aimed to host the Olympic in the year 2036. India plan कर रहा है 2036 में Olympic को क्या करना? होस्ट करना. Headquarter of International Olympic Committee located in Lausanne, Switzerland. Director General and Christopher. It was founded in the year 1894. It was founded in 1894 in Paris, France. Headquarter located in Lausanne, Switzerland. ये दोनों पॉइंट याद रखने हैं. आगे चलते हैं. दिनेश के पटनायक expected to be the next Indian High Commissioner to Canada. With Canada, now India and Canada both are trying to improve the relationship. अब वापस से ट्राई कर रहे हैं इंडिया और कनाडा की पहले जैसे रिलेशनशिप बन जाए. इन बिटवीन some few months, around 6 months, the relationship between India and Canada was not at all good, but now they are trying to improve it back. उसको वापस से ठीक करने का कोशिश कर रहे हैं. So दिनेश के पटनायक, diplomat of 1990 batch of Indian Foreign Services, likely to be the High Commissioner of India to Canada. इंडिया से कनाडा की जो हाई कमिश्नर है वो अपॉइंट होंगे. Currently, Patnaik is serving as Indian ambassador to Spain, and now there is a chance that he will be appointed as a High Commissioner to Canada. Already I have told you that India and Canada is trying, both are trying to improve the relationship between each other. PM Modi was on the visit of the G7 summit, and there we have resumed our business and free trade agreement with the Canada. वो भी आज की न्यूज में है. Next है कंगना Ranaut appointed as the brand ambassador of World Para Athletics Championship 2025. It is going to be held in New Delhi. New Delhi में conduct होने वाला है आपका World Para Athletics Championship 2025. 12th edition of championship will be conducted as one of the largest para sport event that will be held in India. And कंगना Ranaut appointed as the brand ambassador. इनको brand ambassador के फॉर्म में अपॉइंट किया गया है. So last event was held in Kobe. Before that in 2029 Dubai. This year it will be conducted in New Delhi, India. Nippon Koi India, that is called NKI, is a wholly owned subsidiary of IDE Holding Japan. Appointed G. Sampath Kumar as the managing director. Not very important news. Simply a normal news we can cover. Otherwise not important. Next one. Indexes and the rank of India in the different indexes. Very important index we are going to cover today in the national news part. One of the organization called SIPRI, SIPRI. SIPRI is the organization which gives the data at the international level about the arms, about the army, about what are the nuclear weapons and other type of missiles a particular country is holding. So what is the rank of India in term of this particular, like in term of army, of armed forces? So such type of data issues by SIPRI. SIPRI ऐसा data issue करके देता है, बताता है that which country is how much powerful in term of army, arms, etc. I hope you are getting my point now. So as per the report of 2025, there are 9 nuclear armed nations in the world. There are 9 countries in the world equipped with the nuclear weapons. ऐसे 9 countries हैं world में जिनके पास nuclear weapons हैं, हथियार हैं, including India and Pakistan. And these countries are continue to modernize their nuclear weapon in the last year 2024 as well. Last year भी इन्होंने क्या किया है? Continue किए हैं अपने जो arms है उनको upgrade करना, increase करना. India believed to be the slightly expanding the nuclear arsenal in 2024 continue to the development of new nuclear delivery system. India stored warheads increased from 172 in January 2024 to 118 in January 2025. So in 1 year around 8 more nuclear missiles we have created. हमने 8 और nuclear weapons तैयार कर लिए. Pakistan nuclear count remain unchanged at 170. We have increased from 172 to 180. China added 100 more per year since 2023, increasing the total number of weapons to 600 in 2025 from 500 in 2024. India has deployed, it has deployed 24 deployed and 576 stored. तो 24 इन्होंने डिप्लॉय करके रखे हैं टू अटैक एनी टाइम. Which country is on top? Which country is on top in term of nuclear weapons in the world? So definitely USA. USA have 1,770 deployed and 1,930 stored. Total nuclear weapons with USA is 5,000 plus. Second position, one second. Correct. Second position it is Russia, which have deployed 1,780. Second position it is Russia. They count actually deployed one. How much deployed? How much deployed? Because of that US is on top. So counting will be done over the deployed one. So deployed how many? So 1,718. Russia is on second position in term of deployment. So deployment में second number पर आपके पास आ रहा है Russia. So the countries are there in this one rank. US is on top, Russia second, UK third, France fourth, China fifth, India is on sixth position, Pakistan seventh, North Korea and Israel. These are the 9 countries with the nuclear weapon capacity. Nuclear weapon capacity के साथ ये वो 9 countries हैं. Names are important, guys, and we can even get the data that how many nuclear weapons India had and how many India got increased. India ने कितने increase कर लिए, कितने India के पास थे, ये क्वेश्चन आ सकता है. ठीक है. हाँ, in term of deployment it is Russia, it is USA only. That is why they are counting USA on the top. Next one, Global Peace Index. So after the weapon, that is also nuclear weapon, let's come to the peace. India increases the rank to 115 amid the global peace decline. So global peace declined in the last year 2024-25. इस एक साल में global level पर जो शांति है वो नीचे हो गई है, कम आ गई है. Released by the Institute of Economics and Peace, that is IEP, issues the data. This is the data of 163 countries covering the 99% of the global population. 19th edition of data issues by the organization IEP. Index highlighted continued decline in the global peace, but India have slightly improvement moving up to the rank 115. तो इंडिया ने थोड़ा सा रैंक शो किया है upper level पर. So global peace index is basically based on 23 indicators, mainly in three domain. Domain number 1, social safety and security. Social safety and security at the national and international level. Ongoing domestic and international conflict कि किसका किसके साथ में पंगा चल रहा है, who is fighting with which nation, who is pulling up with which nation. So that is the second thing. And degree of militarization, that is how much expenditure a country is doing over the military expenditures or use of military at the national and international level. So that is, these are the 3 areas that based on this global peace index get issues by the organization Institute of Economics and Peace. Important है which organization issues it. So Institute of Economic and Peace issues this. Rank of India is 115 out of 163 countries. तो इंडिया का रैंक है 115 163 countries में. Improvement from the rank 116 in the year 2024 and 126 in 23. So slowly India is improving in term of peace. Slowly India is improving in term of peace. Now most peaceful countries in the world. On the top it is Iceland, Ireland, New Zealand, Austria and Switzerland. These are the top 5 most peaceful countries in the world. Top 5 most peaceful countries in the world. ठीक है, पॉइंट क्लियर है. हाँ, आगे आ जाओ. bottom 5 और least peaceful countries in the world. So Russia, Ukraine, Sudan, Democratic of Congo and Yemen. These are the bottom 5. Russia, Ukraine because of their war. Next year when the data will come, there may be a chance that a little bit decline because of India-Pakistan war for some days, because of the Israel-Ukraine war, Israel and Iran war. These nations will also come lower in the peace index, but next year because based on the data of this year. So इस साल आपका जो बॉटम पर है, टॉप पर है, here is the list, cover it properly. ठीक है, आगे मूव करें. India ranked third in the global generation growth in between 2019 to 24 in the 5-year data issues by International Energy Agency report. So International Energy Agency, this organization have given the data. India achieved third highest power generation capacity worldwide over the past 5 years. Only China and USA are ahead to India. So power generation capacity में in term of production of electricity, renewable energy, China and US are on the top level. After that on the third position it is India. India तीसरे नंबर पर है electricity generation में. That is also in term of renewable energy generation. So clean energy leadership, solar PV accounted 50% of non-fossil fuel energy in the last 5 years. So India have done great. India have done great in terms of the energy generation, especially the clean energy. India was the largest recipient of the development finance for the clean energy in the year 2024, securing around $2.4 billion. Meaning is the organization like World Bank, ADB provided maximum fund to India because India was doing great in terms of power generation with the clean energy. So around $2.4 billion came to India in the last year for the purpose of clean energy production. Government policy permit 100% FDI in most of the related segment. IEA organization founded in the year 1974 which have issues this data, headquarter located in France. Next one. यहां तक का पॉइंट क्लियर है? इस देयर इज बफरिंग इश्यू? अच्छा, बफरिंग हुआ था क्या, हो रहा है क्या, बफरिंग का इश्यू क्यों आ रहा है आज? चलो ठीक है, मैं चेक करता हूं सेशन के बाद. नेक्स्ट न्यूज है आपका इंडियन रेलवे. सो गवर्नमेंट स्कीम कैटेगरी में रखेंगे इसको हम, इन द कैटेगरी ऑफ गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स. ठीक है, मैं अपडेट भी कर दूंगा. Indian Railway launches 1 CR accidental compensation scheme for the employee without any premium. Just employees required to keep their salary account with the registered bank with Indian Railway like SBI. Only the full-time employee with the Indian Railway will be able to get the benefit of it. Means those who are working with Indian Railway on a contractual basis or on a daily wages, they are not going to get the benefit of it. Full-time employee of the Indian Railway will get the benefit of it. 1 CR will be the compensation in case of accidental death on duty, off duty or outside the workplace also, and it will be provided to the family member of the Indian Railway employees. The first payout case, the first compensation awarded to the family of Sushil Lal, a loco pilot from Moradabad division who died in March 2025. His wife would receive 1 crore rupee check by the Northern Railway officials in Delhi. Quick settlement, claim settlement process. SBI process the claim settlement promptly and ensure timely financial support to the family members. तो SBI इसमें involved है with the Indian Railway. बस ये point हो गया. Next है India Canada to restart the free trade agreement negotiation after 21 months of disturbance, challenges or bad relations. So now India and Canada trying to negotiate the free trade agreement discussion which was suspended in September 2023 just before New Delhi was hosting the G20 summit. The decision was made during the meeting Indian Prime Minister and the Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney met during the G7 summit. तो G7 summit में दोनों मिले recently. And during the meeting they have started discussion over we should start resuming the free trade agreement with both the nations. तो दोनों के बीच में free trade agreement का discussion start हुआ है. Let's see when the free trade agreement will be implemented. Free trade agreement provide lots of benefit for the exporters and importers of both the nations. It increase lots of trade between both the nations. तो दोनों देशों के बीच में जो trade है वो इंक्रीज होने के काफी ज्यादा चांसेस होते हैं. इसके बाद आगे मूव करेंगे. सो कनाडा, मार्क कैनरी इज द प्राइम मिनिस्टर, ओटावा इज द कैपिटल, कैनेडियन डॉलर इज द करेंसी. एंड इंडियन एक्सपोर्ट टू कनाडा, ये सिर्फ नॉलेज के लिए होता है. दे डोंट आस्क स्पेसिफिकली द क्वेश्चन लाइक व्हाट इज द परसेंटेज ऑफ इंडियन एक्सपोर्ट टू कनाडा. बहुत रेयर चांसेस होते हैं ऐसा कोई क्वेश्चन वो पूछे. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट है India climbed to 15th position among the top global FDI destination in the year 2024 according to the report of United Nations. So UN report आया है, that is United Nations issues the data on FDI. India remain unchanged $28 billion in the year 2024 despite 11% decline in the global FDI inflow. तो इंडिया का जो FDI है वो $28 बिलियन रहा है. FDI into India fall by 43% to 28 billion dollar in the year 2023. 24 में सेम था. So 23 also it was $28 billion. 24 also it was $28 billion. So there is no decline in the FDI to India in the last financial year. पिछले साल इंडिया में FDI डिक्लाइन नहीं हुआ है. While at the global level, FDI foreign direct investment declined by 11%. तो पॉइंट ये है कि इंडिया में FDI डिक्लाइन नहीं हुआ, जबकि वर्ल्ड लेवल पर FDI डिक्लाइन हुआ था. India rose 15th global rank globally in terms of FDI inflow in the year 2024. As per the data of DPIIT, FDI equity inflow increases to 13% to $50 billion. कि जो FDI equity investment था in the stock market equity investment, in that case it came around to $50 billion and 13% से increase हुआ है. तो ये आपके पास डेटा है. According to the RBI, FDI inflow was around $29 billion. तो थोड़ा बहुत डिफरेंस होता है डेटा टू डेटा बाय द डिफरेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस. ठीक, तो ये पॉइंट थे आपके पास. वन ऑफ द मेजर रीजन व्हाई द FDI डेटा इज ग्रेट इन इंडिया, द रीजन बीइंग इंडिया हैव मेड 100% FDI limit in most of the sectors in. Okay, am I audible now? Am I audible now? It's fine. Is it fine? अभी चेक करिए, अभी ठीक है. हाँ, कुछ बफरिंग इशू हुआ था. Some internet lag is there. I've connected to another internet. I hope it is fine now. अभी चेक करिए, अभी ठीक है. या परफेक्ट है. ओके 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 ओके, ठीक है. मैं एक बार क्विकली लास्ट वाला न्यूज थोड़ा सा रिवाइज कर देता हूं. So I was talking about which country is on the top in terms of FDI. US is on top, Singapore is on the second position, Hong Kong third है, China slipped to fourth position. India का rank है 16th. The rank of India is 16th. हाँ, the rank of India is on the 16th position. 16th position पर इंडिया का current में rank है. India have done good in terms of FDI. The question is, do you know that which country is the largest FDI partner to India? इंडिया का सबसे बड़ा FDI partner कौन सा country है, वो बताइएगा. Data was issued by UN Trade Development. UN Trade and Development is the organization founded in the year 1964. Geneva, Switzerland is the headquarter. Geneva, Switzerland is the headquarter. अच्छा, watching TNA before going to the branch. बढ़िया ऋषिकेश. Happy to see your message. हाँ भाई, which country is the largest FDI partner to India? Singapore is correct. Yes, Singapore is correct. Not UAE, it's Singapore. As per the recent data, largest FDI partner to India. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagged off India's locomotive export to Guyana from Bihar. So Bihar rail factory, from here the railway engines get manufactured under the Atmanirbhar Bharat scheme, and the first set of export announced to which country? Guyana. So Guyana will be purchasing, Guyana is purchasing the locomotives from India. India से purchase कर रहे हैं. Export agreement deal है around 3,000 crore rupee. Country is Guyana, with which these locomotives have announced. So 2025-26, 37 locomotives will be delivered. Next year 82, and after that 31. So in 3 phases, total 150 locomotives will be delivered to Guyana. And manufactured at which place? In Bihar. बिहार में मैन्युफैक्चर किए जा रहे हैं, गुएना को सेल किए जाएंगे. ठीक है, ये पॉइंट है आपके पास. आगे मूव करें. BSNL soft launches Quantum 5G FWA. So Quantum 5G FWA in Hyderabad. Indigenous SIM-less fixed internet access solution delivered the fiber speed like over the 5G radio. So Quantum 5G FWA is free from the SIM card facility, like वो बोलते हैं ना eSIM. So eSIM facility launched by BSNL, and with the support of this eSIM facility, now 5G speed will be provided by BSNL, and these facilities announced in Hyderabad में announce किया गया है. The service was inaugurated at Amarpet Exchange by Robert J. Ravi, the chairperson managing director of BSNL. So Robert J. Ravi is the chairperson and managing director of BSNL at present. So why the Quantum 5G RWA is first for India? So it is a SIM-less architect built on the BSNL direct-to-device platform. on the customer CPE auto authentication. No physical SIM is required. Directly with the support of eSIM, this facility will be done. Even for the home, people can use it without wire, without SIM card, directly with the support of device. This facility can be used. Joint declaration on the implementation of comprehensive partnership with the Republic of Cyprus and Republic of India have been announced. Recently, during the visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to the Cyprus, a historic milestone have been announced between the friendship of both the nations. Now, both the nations are on the discussion of bilateral, regional, and global issues. They have discussed together and welcome the progress in the field of economic, technology, and people-to-people ties, reflecting the dynamic evolving nature of the relationship. So, कुछ नहीं है न्यूज में, कुछ नहीं है. There is a comprehensive partnership, means in the different areas there will be a partnership which will be implemented in the upcoming days between Cyprus and India. India और Cyprus के बीच में आने वाले दिनों में अच्छे बहुत सारे फील्ड्स में, they are not specifically defining in this field, they are going to come together and do something great. In different areas they will be working. So mainly there is a possibility you may get the question based on capital and currency. So capital is Nicosia, currency is euro. कैपिटल करेंसी आप कवर कर लीजिएगा, ठीक है. एक लास्ट न्यूज डिस्कस कर रहा हूं आज के लिए. 2.35 lakh houses approved under प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना 2.0 during the third meeting of Central Sanction Monitoring Committee. The data was presented by the Secretary of Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, Mr. Srinivas. इन्होंने डेटा प्रेजेंट किया है कि अराउंड हाउ मच 2.35 lakh houses, around 2.35 lakh houses are constructed or approved, means will be constructed and approved under प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना अर्बन 2.0. डेटा याद रखना भी आपको. रिमेनिंग डिटेल्स जो है प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना के वो हम कवर कर लेंगे इन द फॉर्म ऑफ एमसीक्यूज. चलिए आज के लिए सेशन में इतना ही. Hustle 2.0 is your one-stop solution batch, and Central Bank of India Credit Officer, PNB Credit Officer batches are live. Today I'll give you the video. My content is ready, that how to start preparation for SBI PO and IBPS PO parallelly. Acha, what do you want? You want the video based on SBI PO, IBPS PO, or SBI PO, RRB PO? Because RRB PO will have a little bit separate strategy. SBI PO, IBPS PO content is going to be same, topics are going to be same, वो 99% same होंगे. For RRB you need to little bit incline in general awareness, ठीक है.